Welcome back to CLE Weekend. So a brand new French language drama series just premiered days ago on Apple TV Plus, Carême. It follows the life of the world's first celebrity chef. It is so good. So I thought, let's go check out a local French cafe, and we found the most adorable spot right here in town. So we're at the Judith on Lorraine Avenue in Cleveland. I'm with co-owners Andrew and Jenny. Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning.
my love.
Talk about this place. It is a vibe in here. I mean, it's charming. It is what you guys, I'm sure, have made it into. Is this what you imagined?
It's more, yes. This is a really heartfelt offering for our neighborhood, for our community, for the people that we work with and share time with. We live just down the street, and when we discovered this space, we knew this was what we had to actualize.
Well, sometimes that you get that feeling, right? You're like, this is it. Yeah. I've got to ask you about Judith. Tell us who Judith is.
Judith is my mother. She is a retired French teacher, and she always spoke French to me growing up.
To his chagrin, I might add.
I responded in English, but I learned French, and then eventually it just kind of creeped in, and I ended up living there for a year and was inspired by the hospitality there, and would tell Jenny about it, and we came up with this idea, and we came up with the idea before we had the name, and then
it just settled right into my heart. We had to dedicate this space to her. Like, her passion for the culture, for the cafe experience, for the language was just something that struck me very deeply when I first met her, when I fell in love with you.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna start to cry. We're in a movie. Continue on.
And so naming it for her was just the perfect homage.
Yeah, okay, so I'm with the right person then. No offense, I gotta ask you. I feel like I butchered Carême. How do you say it?
That was great. It was great. Antonin Carême.
That is the celebrity chef that the series is based on, and I'm telling you, you're talking about like feeling connection, right? With your mother-in-law. You feel it in the show. We've got to talk about this food because it is all in front of me. It looks amazing. Kind of walk me through what we have.
Sure. We recently got back from Paris, and so I'm thinking a lot about those ingredients and those presentations and like what was really exciting and activating for me while I was there. So this is a very classic potato croquette, which is like a little potato dumpling, with veau de vin, which is a sort of a French-oriented curry served over a minted yogurt with candied citrus. And then we have a chickpea panisse, which is a very classic Southern French kind of snacky bit, with an eggplant caviar, which is eggplant, no caviar, but that's just what they call it.
Yes, got it.
So that was something that we had as like bar snacks in France that was like really endearing and super delicious. And then this is a strawberry gâteau, so a really classic little cake with rosé, macerated strawberries, and the real special bit is the Timut black peppercorn creme fraiche. So we make our creme fraiche because it's delicious. And this peppercorn I found at a tiny little spice shop in Saint-Germain.
Saint-Germain-des-Prés, yeah.
Like, it was devastatingly adorable. And so this peppercorn is featured in this creme fraiche because it gives it like a really rich, fruity, delightful pop to what is otherwise like a perfectly classic cake.
And when you guys have, people come in, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, happy hour, you have a lot of options.
Yeah, we like to have that idea of a all-day cafe is something that we wanted to bring in. Some place that you could go to at any hour and have something, a light bite or any kind of drink, whether it is a coffee or a glass of champagne.
Yeah, we got the champagne
exactly,
here, so it's
right?
not just food, even though, your mouth's watering like, okay, what can we dig into first? Community, I know, is so important to you, and having community gatherings and events, that's a big thing as well here.
Yeah, we work with some of our neighbors like Resource Cleveland. They're going to be coming in here on the 16th of May. And then we also just want to open it up to the community on the 14th of July. Every year we do a Bastille Day, big party. We have a space next to us on the other side of this wall that we're creating a garden space out of that's going to be...
Is that going to be open this summer?
Yeah.
Stop it.
I have over like 250 seedlings growing next door. We're building out the beds currently. Gardening is it's a big passion of ours, and we have this beautiful southern exposure space, which is key out there. So
Okay.
that's what we're working
Well,
on.
I'm going to tell you what's right up your alley. I've got plans for you tonight. So dinner, you're going to come here, you're going to hang, you're going to enjoy the nice evening, and then you're going to go home, you're going to turn on Apple TV Plus, and you're going to watch.
Carême.
There we go. I mean, listen, like, you don't have to tip me, but I just planned out your whole night for you. Thank you so much, Andrew, Jenny. This was
Jamie.
so fun. You guys have the cutest spot. If we want to come out and visit you, what's the best place to go to get all that information?
Actually, it is thejudith.cafe, and on Instagram, we are at the Judith Cafe.
You're so active too on social media. I love that. You can find all the events, everything. Thank you guys. I wish I could say
pleasure,
cheers,
Leslie.
but that just means we all have to go get drinks now, right? We'll be right back on CLE Weekend.